Let me hold it here for just a minute. This is what we're going to be epoxying tonight. So, I just want to thank you all. Honestly, 1,500 views last night. They say 1,200 now. They shelved it. But that was for a live. I mean, I'm looking at my lives from the last, went from 7 to 20 to 53. I did the 7 o'clock slot for you guys. So when you do a 7 o'clock slot and you get over 1,500 views, for a little guy like me, priceless. So thank you. If you subscribe, thank you. What I do is I scuba dive, but I bring them off to 100%. So right now it's lobster season here in California. What we're going for is lobsters. If you watched last night and that's where you saw me, hey, it's not just lobsters I do. This right here, we're going to epoxy tonight. That right there, I just broke. Did you see how easy these are to break? That was a beautiful antenna. I just broke it. Just doing it to show you guys. Anyway, who cares? That's a real halibut head. I'm going to epoxy it tonight. That halibut right there bit my finger. Underwater. My GoPro's on my head. You get to watch me shoot it if you want. And then it gets sweet revenge when I'm putting it on the stringer, and I'm so used to doing this. I've shot in over hundreds of thousands. Probably just not hundreds. Last year, let me just say, this is my stat last year. Halibut, 43. I know we're still in lobster season. We got 2 more months. I'm still going lobster. But my brain is thinking about halibut season. Now, for the start of halibut season in May, I will have a halibut on my butt. They were called butts. And it's going to go from here down to my leg here. Okay? My whole body's tatted up. I got the lobster up here. This is all going to be a reef. I'm on the keto diet, so everybody calm down. This is what your body will look like, kids, after you've done rounds of steroids. Okay? Or not. Anyway, let's shake up. Let's have our first martini. And let's get this live going. But anyway, like I said, please share me out. I do Insta. Follow me on all social media if you want to. I just did a show 5:30 to 6:30 on Insta, Seawolf13. On Facebook, Seawolf13. Or you can just punch in my name, Brent Mitsch, BRENT MITSCH. And tonight we're going to be making a lot of these. That's half of a regular sized lobster tail. But as you can see on the board, we have a 12-pound lobster tail right here. Same thing. Are you kidding me? We're going to be epoxying these. We'll be drying them out. I'll show you the process if you want to see it. 100% sustainability. So they died, yeah. So I turned their meat into sea dogs. Now, when I turn something into a sea dog, guess what? It's never been done before. Here's something else that has never been done before, and you need to hear this. Lobster leather. Sure, you're probably going to hear about it now. Nobody's ever heard about it. Let me show it to you, what it looks like. Okay, boom. That's a real lobster, a 7-pound lobster. The meat's gone. I cleaned it. I put it in a solution that I came up with. It smells like leather. It's a lighter leather. Can't break or rip. Do I got the legs? Sure, I got the legs. Do I have the antenna? Oh my God, yeah. No meat in it. Now you say, what can you do with lobster leather? It's the most rarest leather out there. So you tell me what you can't do with it. If you are Gucci, or if you are, whatever those brands are. Why the hell wouldn't you want lobster leather? Now, I can't sell it or trade it. I'm just telling you it's out there. Go get it. Find somebody that knows how to get it. I know how to get it. I have a 12-pound one right in here. It's in my special solution that I got off YouTube University. And I just watched hours and hours of guys doing rattlesnakes. Lobster rattlesnake, it's all skin. I bet human skin would be the same thing. I don't go there. Calm down, everybody. 12-pound lobster skin that is not going to be hard and crusty like this one. Okay? Or this one. Now, I told you a couple days ago that I'm building, and you started watching me build that reef, that I'm going to paint, put upside down, attach to the roof, and then I can make all my little monsters here all over it. I got kicked out of fish art, hashtag fish art, because they said I'm not an artist. Okay. Here's the dingbat society we live in. If I'm not an artist, now I know I kill it. Okay, you can watch that if you're into that. I definitely process it all myself. I don't send it out to be processed. I like the halibut leather in one piece, not all 4 pieces. So, I process everything myself. Now, if I don't eat it with this stellar body of mine, I give it away. Give it to the people that are just wonderful people. People that are good. Not the people that are out there just creating havoc on everybody. The good people. The people that when you pass, instead of flipping off because they accidentally cut you off, and it was a real accident, and you could just sit back and say, hey man, God bless you. Glad we didn't hurt ourselves. Now, that's a grown-up man. This man would jump out of cars, pull you out on the freeway, and start punching. Maybe I didn't win, maybe I did. I don't know. Catch a charge, all right. If you have enough money, you can get it expunged. Otherwise, you just go through life bumbling. I've created this. I've created lobster leather. I've created sea dogs. That's hot lobster meat ground up and then put it into a sausage. Boom, 1/4 pound. We tried eating a couple this weekend. If you were watching me live on my other ones, I went live on Insta and Facebook. Just had a good time with an old neighbor. Somebody who would come save you from a helicopter. He's the paramedic that jumps out when your car crashes and nobody else, you're going to die or make it to the hospital. He said that only happens 20% of the time. The rest is just transporting rich patients with good insurance, I guess. But I will say this. Had a great time seeing him. And that's what keeps me healthy. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me where I'm at. So, I don't know if it's going to keep working here on the old YouTube. I don't think I can match 1,500. I have the picture. It says 1.2 on my page now. Cool. Let me make sure there's no comments. Hang on. I forgot all about that. Give me 1 second. Old head. I'm sick of the Indians on this app. Okay. Who's the Indian? I don't know what N means. I don't know what NVM means. And I. Okay. Some people are having fun out there trying to spell. I'm illiterate, kids. I didn't pay attention in school. I am from the 70s, so I did know how to fight. Because if you weren't a bully, you got bullied. Now, you guys go to school, they'll take the bully and put them in special school. I was in that special school. It's where they put all the misfit kids. Sure, there's more fights there and bigger teachers. But when you can live this kind of life and get to the end of it, and I'm going to do 25 years of this. This is what I'm going to give you. Either I'm going to die or give you 25 years. Either way, you get to watch. Because this is my new career. Today I got a business license. Boom. I've registered my Seawolf 13. I have a permit to distribute clothing. There it is, the merch, Seawolf 13. Got the lobster on the back. Halibut season, we'll have the same thing with a halibut. The wife's taking over, so you're going to get more than just the black and white. You're going to get amazing designs. I'm not into that part of the business. I don't care. I just know that's how you make money at this. If you wait around for your 1 cent per 1,000 views, good for you. That's not my style. My style is to get the hustle on. So if you don't believe that I went down and grabbed all these lobsters from their homes, ones that a guy would give his left nut for, or woman, or they, I don't give a fuck. They would just go down and grab one of those and pull that motherfucker out of a hole. I'm less cuss, I got it. My wife said it, my mom said it, everybody's telling me less cussing. Okay, I'll calm down. But I'm passionate about this. I'm 54, just starting my career. Now, I've had 5 successful businesses in my life. Didn't get out of high school. Whatever all those letters were, I don't know. I can't read. Now, my wife could. She'll probably text me in a second. Somebody's saying something. Okay. That's on you guys. That's not on me. What's going on, my dude? You want to hang out or are you just relaxing? You probably had a big day, so just watch, Bill. Because here's what's going to happen, my guy. We're going to epoxy. Now, Bill knows me, so he's watched the video where this thing bit me and broke my finger. And by the way, that's how I found out I had COVID. Came back from Alaska. Got in the water 2 days later. I couldn't even get out of death. You could watch the videos back in those days. But I think I said COVID, so I think they just blocked the video and nobody would watch. Okay. We're not in those days anymore. As of January 20th, am I glad Trump's in office? Yeah, yes, I am. I am. Do I care about Trump? No. He's another politician that'll suck your money just like everybody else. But here's the thing. He wants Americans to be first. And if that makes us narcissistic or bad people, then tickle my taint. I'm a bad person. I'd rather fight a war with a person that I know is fighting me than somebody comes stabbing me in the back. Now, people stab me in the back, sure. Give me a minute. Bill's here. And he can read. The good thing about Bill is he can read comments for me. And that way I could pay attention to the show. And Bill will just let me know for the comments. So, let me make sure his mic's down. Bill, can you hear me? Bill, can you hear me? Okay. Okay, you sound good. How you doing, brother? We're on mic. What do you... I know I'm on mic. Oh, you can't hear. Okay, hang on. You like the right ear. Okay. Bill bought me those, by the way, on it. He already said that's better before I put it in my ear. Bill, you bought me those. I'm just letting people know, get people caught up. Bill, can you believe those numbers last night? I don't know why they shelved me at 1.2. What? Can you look at that picture and give the exact number when I texted you last night? Or no? And you got to turn me down, Bill. You can hear me. Let's have a conversation. How does your brain do that? I'm talking to you live. You got a 15 seconds of... 1265 was the thing. Okay, so maybe it's at 1.2. I guess that's what it's at. Bill corrected me. I apologize, YouTube. I'm used to dealing with Mr. Zuckerberg, who's down there. 7:30, Bill. No. Well, what time is it? I'm gonna do an hour show, Bill. You're 7. You probably won't make it. But anyway, listen, Bill. Hey, I want to hang out, Bill. I'm here to hustle. I did you see those numbers? Just stop. Bill's talking to me. I'm having a conversation. Let me carry on with your show. I apologize. Numbers are dropping, Bill. Let me get back into it, okay? So, Bill, real quick. I know it goes up. It goes up because it's fun, Bill. It's normalcy. All right, Bill. Do you have a drink in your hand or no? Are you not? Is it a water day? Okay, he's gonna make a drink, and I will eat my vegetables and my carnival diet. I already had a candy, Bill. I'm in California. We're allowed to have these thing called edibles. I started in my 50s, and me punching people in the head if I wasn't getting paid for it went way down. I'll just say, what do you say? Bill calls them Incredibles. I will say this: I don't like the indica. Indica makes you tired. Indica makes you relax. Indica makes you eat. Okay, yeah, that's Cheech and Chong's voice you're using. Great movies back in the days. I don't even know if they would be able to pass now, right? Because they're not doing heroin. Anyway, let's keep this rolling. Thank you guys for watching. All I can ask, and I'll say it over and over again: no money, no any of that. If I go live with Bill, it's going to be like a $1.99 thing, and a month, and it's just because Bill has different viewpoints in life than me, and I'm not going to expose and ruin who I am as a person. Well, you don't get to say, Bill. You don't get to say, but you did say something about rainbows. So Bill's viewpoint is Bill's viewpoint. He's a Canadian. And, Bill, you're how old? He's 40. He's 40. Born on the 4th of July. But their independence in Canada is the 1st of July. They have to be different by us just by a couple things. What if, Bill, let me ask you this, okay? Just think. We've heard the rumors, and I know it's not going to happen, but Canada's going to be the 51st state. Well, I saw your prime minister quit like a bitch after he met with our boy Trump. Yeah. The guy that told you that you're racist, Bill, but went to a party in college in blackface, and there's videos of it. That guy. Okay. He's almost like Gavin Newsom in California, right? Or we call him Gruesome. Yeah, and listen, I live in California. Don't judge. I'm a badass for staying here with all these libtards that their houses got burned. I feel bad for each and every one of them because here. Okay, that's why it would be $1.99, Bill, because you are on a different level. And you haven't even had a drink yet? Okay, what have you been drinking if you're making another one? Caesars. Now, Bill, were you watching my live down there? Because I tell people to put these up high, and I broke the perfect antenna. I feel really bad. But I just want to thank everybody for last night. It's Bill, 1,200 on a talk show. Now I did have a 12-pound lobster, and I showed you something nobody's ever done before, so it's originality. I'm gonna do that every night. Some nights will be a little bit more boring. You don't need. Bill, here's the thing. Listen, Bill's trying to tell me I need a project in front of me. Absolutely, you do. You have to be moving. Oh, if you've been watching the news, our governor, he's always moving his hands to distract you from the bullshit coming out of his mouth. He's like, we gotta nail the point. Well, Bill wants me to get on with the show because he wants to hang out. Bill, you're gonna be passed out by. Do you have your drink? Quit yelling in my ear. Do you have your drink? I've been waiting to drink with you. You said you were making one. Oh, God. Now he's putting this out there. All right, Bill. Here comes a message from Bill. How great is this? I hope you guys have a friend like Bill. Am I wasted? No. I make 2 martinis a night. That's it. I take an edible, sure. Okay, Bill. Are you ready to have can we toast? You're already drinking. Cheers, brother. From Canada to the United States. To success, 2020, 25. And Bill, let me ask you this. I know they can't hear and I know the answer, but has 2025 been the best start of your life? The greatest since the night. When would you say? Okay, that intrigues me. Bill says the greatest since the 90s. We'll get back to this. Listen, hang on, Bill. Remind me to come back to greatest of the 90s. Okay. He's running out of dreams because they're all coming true this year. And Bill's a very simple person. Bill, you don't own anything, right? I mean, okay. No, sir, he says. Don't call me sir, Bill. I mean, we've hung out way too long. Now all of a sudden you're military. I am drinking too, Bill. This is my second one and then it's done. But I will say this. If you do enjoy this, I got to keep coming back here. If you do enjoy this, please subscribe. Please share me out. YouTube is where I want to be. I'm down there on Facebook and Instagram. Just, you can't say sucking dick, right, Bill? Or can you? I'm not gay. You're just down there at the bottom. I went to liberal Facebook. So this is what I'm going to tell you. I'm at liberal Facebook. I've been thrown in jail. Well, Bill, how many times have you been in YouTube prison? Just once? Okay. Okay, Bill says just once on Facebook, but actual years. So, Bill, you're 40. How many of those years were you locked up? A minute, he says. He's not going to talk about it. And here's the thing. I know Bill because he would go in and then he would come out. I wouldn't be able to hear him or see him for a little bit. And then he'd be out and I'm like, all right. I said, are you done? I go, are you done? He goes, I think so. He goes, my new plan in life is just to play video games with you. I'm like, I can do that with you, buddy. I mean, I got to go work in the daytime, but you know what? Me and Bill hang out every night. We've been doing it for how long, Bill? 20 years. We've harassed a lot of your kids. Now, we play a game that's 17 and over. So if your little shithead is going to be on that game, he should, or she should, or they should be back on Fortnite. If you're really concerned and you're really going to get angry at me or Bill, question your own parenting. That's all. Your parenting sucks, Bill says. No, it doesn't, Bill. Everybody's rocking it in their own way. The new generation got sick of our bullshit, Bill. Bill, we're going back to the roots. 90% of us say we're not all racist. There's some racist ones, right? But Bill, don't get offended. Quit getting offended by words, Bill says. Okay, calm down. Bring it down here, Bill. I've got to talk to the people because this is the truth. If everybody doesn't think they're more special than the other person, everybody's cool. When one of those people act up, I don't care what race, say we're better than you and we need to go to the front of the line. Why? Why can't we all just stand in line and just wait for our number? So, 90% of us say no more of that bullshit. I'm banking my career on it. Now, I came over to YouTube a little premature. This show will not get over 1,200 views. I bet I will do a project, Bill, at the end. The project is for people that are out there probably just like, what the hell's going on? And then you attract them because we're real people, Bill. So that's who I'm talking to right now. Right in front of me, I have my next project. Bill just wants to watch me epoxy. This lobster's been done. What happens is when things die, when fishermen cut the halibut. This is a halibut skeleton. They throw it back in the ocean. Lobsters are cockroaches. Okay, Bill, we're not going to do this format anymore. News alert, people, if you're still watching. I'm going back to the old format. I'm still going to do my 5:30 to 6:30 show down on Pacific Standard Time, down on Instagram and Facebook, right, Bill? Read the comments because Bill's talking right now. It's going to be a longer one, so you're going to have to hit the button to say show more. Bill, that's a great comment. Bravo. How did I know the future was coming? So I want to say this, and this is the God's honest truth. This is your average size lobster, Bill. That's not 4.5 pounds. No, this is, Bill. This, my friend, is a legal lobster. I wouldn't have to check with my gauge just because I've done this for 25 years. You have to have a gauge on you, but if I grabbed this one, I knew it was good. This one right here is a 2-pound lobster. But Bill, this is my smallest halibut this year. So you're looking at the skeleton of the one that I killed. Hang on. Let me find my smallest halibut. I marked them all. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 49.5, 76.3, 20. Oh, that's Alaska. I was like, Jesus, 62.5. Hang on, go back up. 8. This right here is an 8.9, and it was in May of the. I consider halibut season May. What am I going to do to get ready for halibut season? I'm getting a tattoo on my ass of a I'm all tatted up. If you know me, you know me. Here's my lobster. Boom. It's going to get a whole reef around it. The nipples are going to be sea urchins. They're going to be purple. I got plans. I haven't even touched I haven't been to my tattoo guy in a minute. My legs are all sleeved up except from the crease right here to like mid-butt. Bill, where's the tattoo in? Right there? I don't want to show anything. Okay. So my whole back's done with a chick and an eel's coming out my ass crack going up and trying to bite a scuba diving chick, a real hot chick. Now Bill said if I ever went to the joint inside, what Bill told me to do is cover it up with a bathing suit, or better yet, cover the whole thing up. Because it's a nude chick. Right? Bill, yeah, would you tell me, because this is what all my buddies tell me, it looks just like Kristen, right? My wife. No. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you what Bill said, but I will say this. I am having the absolute time of my life, and I'm getting paid for it through social media. I'm slower than the kids. They've been doing this for a long time. Sure, they're famous. Do I want to be famous? Yes, I am going to be famous in my own head. I'm already there. People know who I am in my own little town, village, or whatever you want to call it. I am creating art like nobody's been seen before. But the artists, I used to beat them up when I was young. My dad taught me to do that. Artists were weirdos. Now I'm an artist at 54. As an artist, I take an edible. I've never even touched weed at the parties. You're talking a dude that grew up in the 70s and 80s and 90s. You talk about cocaine. I've never done cocaine. Coca-Cola, whatever you want to say. Now, I know people that do it. I know people that have fun on it. I'm the best at whatever I do. So I know that about myself. So Do you think I would be the best heroin addict? Sure. I'm a survivor too. I don't want to die. Weird turn to make, Bill. It is what it is. I mean, this is real stuff. So like I said, please subscribe. Please support. Just go to all social media and punch in CWolf13. If you're on the gram, go to the gram. I do different videos. I do the same video on every platform, but I put different music in. What I would like someday is to be so famous where you guys tell me which one was the best one, so we don't have to depend on, I'll get like 300 views over here, I'll get 10,000 over here, I'll get 500 here, and I'll get 400 here. Now here, this 400, I can turn into 60,000 because I know how to do it. So that's why I spent time down there. Looking at the algorithm, it's males. So if you're not a male, probably you're not going to like me. If you don't want to see a fish being killed, you're definitely not going to like me. If you want to see a fish being killed and brought to 100% sustainability and coming up with new recipes, original, coming up with not just grabbing lobsters now, I'm looking for lobster leather. Right? That's what I'm talking about. And I'll go live tomorrow night, and I'll be honest. I'm really just enjoying the riff right now. Numbers have dropped. What does it say on your screen? Okay. Bill got so bored he's watching somebody do a project. What project is he doing, Bill? And I'll keep talking while you talk to me. He's got a marijuana dryer. What is he doing with the marijuana dryer? I'm curious. That's it? He can make cookies? Hang on, Bill. Let me ask you this. It's a marijuana dryer. In the old days, we would get the fishing line, right? Hashtag fishing people. You pin the fishing line up and you take clothespin and you cut the tops off because those are the prize and you pin them on there, right? So what's this guy doing? Just dry? It's a dehydrator, but what happens with the THC? He's calling them dandelions, but what happens with the THC? Because remember when I would extract the wax from my weed? Low heat. And what about the Kush? Do you still get the Kush, the fallout? Does he have a screen there for that? Keef, Bill. We call Keef. You call Keef? It's called Keef. What you call? What did you just say? Dandelion. Oh, I thought the guy on my show was commenting. 127, Bill, and he deserves it. Hit the like button. Say me and my buddy are watching. No, Bill. Bill, just on Bill, go back to his, please. I got a plan. Can you please go back to him? And here's what I want you to do. Just say, hey, everybody in this room, my buddy is live right now listening to this, and you're better than me, but I'm coming for you. And put hashtag CWolf13. That's all I want you to do. Did you put my in? My buddy's better than yours. Hey, Bill, how many people does he have in the room? Let's see if people come in. Let's see if people comment. It's 121. Okay, I'd like to be at 100. I don't care about 121. I want to be past that, Bill. And here I go. I don't care if I ever get 1,200 views again. That is not amateur status. What I'm doing is real. So if you don't want to follow, okay. But it's original. It's fish art. It's killing. It's processing. And because I have a little bit of fame. I'm talking at the low bottom, no money, fame. Yeah, Bill. I'm not talking about my kids. I got off my kids. I mean, aren't you proud of that? I know you want to see a project. That's why he watches lives for people doing stuff. I'm down to one person. Is that you, Bill? Good for you, bro. Did you give me a thumbs up? I'm no, Bill. I'm not cutting this off. I am here for an hour. Okay, Bill, I'll do 45 minutes, so we're at 33. You run another game, my guy. And I hope we get to play one before we leave. But now I'm up to 20 people watching, so it jumps all around, Bill. Where are you at on your screen? Are you? Okay, yeah, one just laughed. I was like, Jesus. All right. So if that's the truth, then how did I get 1,200? Oh, what was it, Bill? 1248? Now, I know I was taking the meat out of a 12-pound lobster, and this is a 2-pound lobster. This is not the tail from this lobster. I have a parts department. That's how good I am. I'm into lobster leather now. I'm epoxying. I'm making art, fish art. All these ones up here are real that I grabbed or my buddies grabbed and gave Bill a wallet. Thank you for saying that. Bill says, why aren't you making a wallet? I had my first project in fish art. I even text you, Bill. How do you measure this? Yeah, tell me when you're caught up. Bill says a measuring tape, right? I used exactly what our skinny friend, Skinny Mark, he's that 500-pound fucking man that got the taxpayers to pay for a fat surgery. And he lost weight and now he's gained it back. But it doesn't matter. He's out there killing deer. And we love you, Mark, Skinny. Anyway, he showed me exactly how to do this. So, Bill, first attempt. Now, I know this is rare leather, Bill. I should be practicing on like styrofoam or pig, right? I don't know. I have so much halibut skin that I practice with the halibut skin. Now, does that match up, Bill? Honestly, it doesn't. Looks like a first grader did it. I get it, Bill. He's laughing, right? Bill already knows how to do this, probably. Bill's a real man. I didn't have a dad that taught me about sustainability and killing. And I definitely didn't have 80. Make one right now, Bill? I'm too wasted. I've had my 2 drinks. I'm Bill, okay, I'll waste skin, but I'm not going to waste skin because I'm altered. This skin right here, Bill, nobody has. Okay, there's some people out there that have fish skin. I only could say 2 middle fingers up to you if you're not watching right now and sharing me out, because I have the only lobster leather. Smells like lobster, looks like lobster. You don't hear the crunchy that you would hear here. Marine biologists, governors. Listen, you want to know lobster? Ask me. They're cockroaches. They're everywhere. I'm so good at it that I can grab them before they molt. This is when you got to get lobster leather. Do I have legs? Sure. I have the legs. Same thing. Bend them. They come right back. No cracking. Smells like lobster. Do I have the antennas? Sure I do. Do you think I stopped with a 7-pound lobster? I don't think so. Right here is a 12-pound lobster. The 12-pound lobster that I got on the opener with the guy that got the meat that I took over to his house today. It's all in one piece, so I think it's legal. If it's not at my house, weirdos. And I'm not talking to the wardens and weirdos. I'm talking about to the people above them in California. The people like Gavin Newsom that is trying to tell you that this is going to be global warming. And no, it was the illegals throwing gas down the sewers and fucking throwing gas down there. And we're watching Americans grab them and say, "Don't do this. Why are you doing this to our place?" That's what it was. Don't promote this, promote it. I don't care. Do I stand about being a human? Sure. And you're going to get every night of this. But tomorrow it's not going to be... Bill, are you watching on your phone or your TV? I know what you're doing. So what's going to happen tomorrow is I was already on live... What was it called? StreamYard. But I was trying to do everything at once there. I'll still do my show on Instagram, Facebook. TikTok seems like it's going to be turned off on the 19th. Trump's coming into office. I don't know if that's happening. I wish all of you well. I wasn't monetized there. I didn't care about there. If I could attract some people and you say, come on over here and check me out. Because here's what you got to do. You have to have content. And when you could sit in your garage and you can have the one of only everything, lobster leather, but then you can have this. I've been kicked out of the fishing or the art community, not the fishing. Fishing people hated me. Okay. But if they could keep up with me as fishermen and don't let me get all their stuff they threw away. Fortunately, they didn't throw that away. That's mine. This is what lobsters do. They come and eat all the meat off things. I didn't wait for that. I used all the meat. I gave it away, or I made recipes with it, or I had parties with it. It's what I can do. I can't sell it. I can't trade it. Don't ask. Don't be that game warden that's in disguise saying, "Hey man, your videos are cool." Is that a song, Bill? Robots in Disguise Transformers? What is that? Oh, that's a generation gap. I never watched them. Okay. Anyway, 43 halibut. This one right here was caught on the 4th. Oh no, the 24th, the end of the month of May. The 4th is May, right, Bill? I hope so. So, I got up to 900 pounds because I'm not becoming famous or I'm becoming famous. I don't know how you want to look at it. Infamous. Here's infamous. I will be infamous, Bill. I don't know where my life's going to lead. 25 years of this left. Bill, I'm at the bottom, right? Well, I was at the bottom. I was down there on Instagram and Facebook. I should have been in, let's be honest, I should have been with my people. X. But I was over there in liberal land, and now my new boss, Mark Zuckerberg, down there, because that's what promotes me, looks like a rape victim giving a speech after he met with Trump and said, "Oh, it's all Biden's fault." Now you got Biden saying, "Oh, we shouldn't have free speech. It's in our Constitution, Biden." Oh, Bill. Politics with Seawolf. He's so upset that I didn't do something tonight. Bill, I hung out with you tonight. I showed you my mistake with real halibut leather, which is probably, I don't know, put a price tag on that, Bill. Something that's not out there, but I have. And I have a 200-pound one. Do you think I'm going to touch that thing until I know what I'm doing? Bill wants me to show you what I'm doing and put effort into my show. I just did. I spiked. The best I can do. 1.2 views. That's 1,000.2, and then they shelved it on a live, Bill. 300 the night before. I would like to go bigger, but Bill says I'm living in the past. Let's do something. Let's do double today. No, today's not the day. Today is a day of promoting. Today is the day of saying, hey, I'm here to stay. I'm back on YouTube 7 to 8 every night. And I will talk about what I actually did. But tomorrow, starting tomorrow, it's back to where you can watch the video of why I'm talking about this. Because I'll be epoxying this at the same time I'm filming it. And this one bit my finger and broke it. And that's how... Okay, this spine right here is from the halibut that I killed with a spear gun on the smallest one, Bill. 8 pounds, 9 ounces. 4/24/2024. Nobody commented, Bill. Are you for real? Okay, Bill's messing with my brain now. That's my boy Bill. Don't care about Bill, don't care about anything else except for becoming famous, and the only way I can do that is by you guys sharing me out. Alright, Will. What do you want? The front view? Which is the best view of it, Bill? Tell me which is the best view. Okay, that's why it would be $1.99 if they can hear you. That's got to be the best view right there, right, Bill, or up close? That thing bit me after I shot it in the head. Go back on YouTube in May. Bill, that's a great question. How many teeth do a halibut have? No, because when they bite things, they break off real easy, Bill. Like, I had 2 teeth in my finger when I went to the doctor. Okay, bottom jaw. Well, there it is. I mean, I can't get any better than this. I'll get closer for you. No, I'll make you count them. Take a still shot of it. Well, take a still shot of it, and while you're working tomorrow, you count. Those are the teeth. Has any fallen out? I don't know. All I know is this. Bill, that thing bit me because I was celebrating that I shot it in the head. And you can hear me say, ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where'd you get 20? That was 9, so I guess the other side. Those all fell out on the other side for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bill, there's 9 here, and there's 9 on the top. Do you think he has... So, 9 times 4, Bill, what is that? 36, Bill says. If that's not right, it's not my fault, it's Bill's. 36 teeth that actually know how to bite, kill, pull into the back of their throat. There's another thing called a raker back here. Back here. It is 8 more teeth than humans? How did you get that fun fact? Okay, Bill's a Cliff Clavin of teeth, I guess. And so I tried the leather, halibut leather. I failed. I show the failure, but I won't fail again. And this is I can make another project from this. So I'm not gonna not use this, but I don't like messing up. And today I messed up. It looks good up. Yeah. But it looks, yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the white skin right here. As the part to hold my credit cards. Now I know it's been done before. You go to YouTube, you watch cell phone thing. It's an 8-minute video and it has over 1 million views. This halibut, I could show you me shooting it in the head. I document everything. Call that insane, call it narcissistic, call it what you need to call it. I call it champion, Bill, but Bill calls it awesome. And the reason why it's awesome possum, because I do it. So, once again, I'm leaving you with this wonderful little thing. Bill, are we going to play video games or not? Are you done? Okay. I'm going to leave you with this. If you can, share out. Most of all, follow me on all social media, Seawolf13 or Brent Mitsch, BRENTMITSCH. And share, comment, and like. That's all I ask from you guys. And then I'll bring you content of me living in Alaska and me living down south for these guys. That's all. Cheers. And I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8. I didn't make it to 8 tonight just because Bill wants to hang out. And I would like to go hang out too. I've been up since 5:30 creating, as you guys say, working my real job to make this dream happen. And then, I know it's time, Bill. I see that. Okay. Tomorrow, epoxy, 7 a.m. Or 7 p.m. Sorry, a.m.